with the reading. And I don't even know why I press live knowing I'm tired, but we got to get through it anyways because I got to get these readings up for y'all, okay? So let's get right into it. We're going to see what good stuff y'all have coming up for the month of December. Sag season. It's official real Sag season. No shade. My birthday is coming up. I'm actually real excited, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Because it just gives me a break. And I be needing a break and I be wanting a break. So, let's get into it. Let's see what good stuff y'all have coming up for December. Moving into the new year. Excuse me. So, we're going to start backwards today. We always start off with Aries. Today, we're starting off with Pisces. Be sure to hit that like button, comment, all that good stuff, okay? Hey, Alexis. So let's get right into it. Starting off with Pisces today. What good stuff is coming up for Pisces for the month of December? What good stuff is coming up for Pisces for the month of December? What good stuff is coming up for Pisces? Money. Automatically. Changes with your money. You got changes with your money coming up. Good changes. This is positive changes though. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. So good things is happening. I don't know if a lot of y'all, you got a lot of positive just changes coming up financially. See you being way more stable. Okay. Then some of y'all may end up quitting a job or leaving a job. Or there's some sort of job change or big change. Maybe a career jump. Maybe move from one career to the next. Some of y'all actually, I'm actually hearing that you would actually do well doing something like marketing, accountant. Something like that. A lot of y'all do good with that, doing something in that field as well. Like maybe you're good with numbers or something. Okay? But I'm seeing, hold on, drop some cards. Dropped a lot of them. So I see changes coming up with money automatically. Give me more with this. Give me more with this. This is going to be in your career. A lot of y'all, you may also have like, you also can make money off of some sort of intuitive power or like maybe you do tarot. Maybe you've been thinking about it or something. I don't know, right? But you can make money off of that as well. Your intuition is sharpening about situations, or you just starting to get like on point about people, like you're being more on point about people, Pisces. I'm on Pisces. You more on point about people. Like, so your intuition gonna be telling you things about people that you already suspect, and then it's like it's gonna be confirmed with something here as well. I'm also seeing a lot change when it comes to your looks. Your looks is definitely changing. Okay, your looks are definitely changing. I don't know if you're doing something different. I don't know if you like thinking about going red or the color red is significant. Maybe red is gonna be like your color that sticks out or stand out to you more, or like just kind of like compliments you better. Maybe some of y'all that is your favorite color. I don't know, but red is gonna be a real significant color for you as well. I'm seeing a red head. Some of y'all doing red color hair or something like that as well. Why is 3 people popping up in your energy? Okay, you got 3 people popping up in your energy. Maybe you're going to be caught up in some type of love triangle, but I get you having like more than one option. They all seem pretty stable though. An earth sign, fire sign, air sign, they all seem pretty stable though. Right? One may be more fun, you know, spontaneous, flirty type of vibe. Another one way more stable, grounded, nurturing. Then you got one where they're kind of detached and cold. They're a little bit cold. So you got a couple options. Okay? You got a couple options coming up for you. Maybe for this month moving into the new year. I see here that, you know, maybe you're not really sure who you should open up to. You may be ending something and then you have other options. But I'm seeing mainly a lot of changes. Maybe some of y'all getting a new job. You got a lot of changes around money coming up for the new year. Like, what is these changes? A lot of new things happening for you financially. 11-11. So a lot of new things happening for you financially. What is these new things like financially? What's going on? I'm seeing here that maybe you're working with someone. Maybe you're getting some sort of promotion. I'm seeing a pay raise. Some of y'all just getting a new job. Or I'm seeing you go to school. You could be thinking about like going to school, picking up a trade, learning something new, building something or putting effort into something. There's something here that you're learning or that you're going to be putting energy into. I'm also getting that there could be communication coming in from somebody, water sign, earth sign. This person wants to communicate, talk to you, move past things. I think they're watching you right now, but they're not talking. Page of Swords in reverse. So you got somebody that's not talking to you, that's watching you, that do want to talk to you or communicate with you. They may feel guilt about certain things here. And either they want to express that to you, or they just want to talk and kind of like come in light and not really like it's like, let's get away from all this tension. Okay? Any other good things coming up in December for Pisces before I move on? A lot of y'all, even though you may have options, you may feel like you can't connect with people how you want. It feels like maybe you have trust issues. You don't trust people much, or you feel like what they're offering you isn't something that you're really just interested in. Some of y'all, it could be because you're still stuck on somebody from your past. But there definitely is somebody here who wants to communicate with you that is holding back. But I feel like you, listen, if I say one more thing about money is increasing for you, I think a lot of y'all going to be more focused on being single, being to yourself. Look, Sagittarius season, the Wheel of Fortune came out. Like, there's going to be a big major shift in your energy. Where I feel like you're focusing just more on, like, your wealth, your well-being. Some of y'all, your health. And I think that you're going to put more focus towards money and kind of, like, put love to the side, because you feel like you're struggling to really connect with somebody how you want to anyways. Okay? So that's what I got. Moving on to Aquarius. Tell me about the good things that's coming up for Aquarius for the month of December. What good stuff is coming up for Aquarius for the month of December? All right, let's see. What's the good stuff coming up for Aquarius for the month of December? I really want to take a nap. I'm going to take one after this live, though, before I go to the gym. What's the good stuff coming up for Aquarius for the month of December? Want my shuffle? 9 of Wands. Are you blocking somebody? Blocking somebody is the first step to removing them out your energy. I don't know why I heard that. Yeah, like you ghosting them, you're blocking them, getting away from them. Somebody here, maybe you're just not sexually attracted, or they can't fulfill you sexually, or maybe they have like erectile dysfunction or some shit. I don't know. Maybe they have a low sex drive or something like that. Okay? So I don't know what that's supposed to be about, Aquarius, but I don't know if it's telling me you kind of get over their energy, or you over this person. You may be blocking them or ghosting them or not talking to them or cutting them out. Okay? Give me more. Give me more. Even though that you may be dealing with a lot financially. So maybe even though you have been dealing with some hard times financially, it's the energy of you continuing to push forward past it. And that's what's going to put you back in a stable position. So even if you feel like, damn, nothing that I'm doing is working, maybe you feel kind of defeated in some way or another with that 9 of Wands. And maybe your support system isn't that strong. But that 9 of Wands also talks about you fighting still. Like you putting your all into it. You know, wounded warrior energy. Feeling like, I just really, sometimes I want to give up on myself. Because, Magician in reverse, a lot of the things that you have been doing, it just feel like it haven't been working for you. But you being in that 9 of Wands energy is what's going to help you get back to a stable spot. So don't get the feeling like, oh, I'm just working for nothing and I feel defeated and, I'm just kind of exhausted. I'm tired. So you may be like really, really stressed or overwhelmed. Okay, and what's going on in your life right now? I don't know why I just hear the word defeated. So a lot of y'all feel kind of defeated. Like all the odds are working against you or something. But you continuing to be resilient, okay? Despite the odds that are against you, what's going to put you back in a stable position, Aquarius. So, I don't know. Take that message how it resonates. Give me more. What other good stuff is coming up for Aquarius for the December? What other good stuff is coming up for Aquarius for December? Somebody's returning to you. Somebody's returning back. Who is this person? Who is this person? The one that the one who you feel like we don't need to have no second chance. It don't need to be a second chance, okay? They may not really take that accountability you want. Could be a Virgo. They don't take the accountability that you need or that you want from them. The one who you feel like there is no second chances with this person. They're going to want to try to apologize. So you got somebody coming there, even if it's not apology energy, it's like wanting to come in. They want to make amends with you. Somebody definitely wants to repair things. with the two of y'all to come back together with you after some sort of conflict. Could be a Sagittarius. Yeah, I definitely get them coming in with a changed energy. Okay? Even if you don't think that they are, they coming in with like something here in them has inspired them to come towards you. And so that's why they're making that move, that bold move to come towards you. However, I still get that this person's not really ready to step all the way up. So that's a side message, okay? What other good stuff is coming up? What other good stuff is coming up for Aquarius for the for December? I don't know why I keep wanting to say the new year. And I said this earlier. I said that because it could have been somebody here who you cut out due to like sex being whacked. Listen, some of y'all, you got sex coming in. Sex with me so amazing. I don't know who that's supposed to be for, but you do got sex coming in. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But it's gonna come with no strings attached. So you got like some no strings attached type of sex coming up. If that's your thing, go for it, right? But you do have that coming up for you. Could be with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Give me more about what's coming up for Aquarius and good stuff. You do got love coming into your life. Ace of Cups. You got love coming in. Yeah, could be somebody that you know from school or that you went, you know, I don't know, went to school with. Maybe known them through other people, through a social setting. Maybe met them on social media. Yeah, you got a love that you've been desiring coming in. 9 of Cups. So you got new love coming into your life. Okay. All right now. Expect that for something to come in for you. Yo, yeah. Okay, let's see. What other good stuff is coming up for Aquarius? Could be a Gemini. What other good stuff is coming up for Aquarius? Hey, give me one more message for what good stuff is coming up for Aquarius before I get up out of here. I'm telling you, somebody here is going to want to heal something with you, work on something with you, expecting to communicate. I think they're going to want to try to step in and be with you, move forward. So you're going to have communication coming in from this person. Somebody's going to try to move things ahead, move things forward with you. But I'm also getting a message of a new lover coming in while you're healing. And I think it's going to go kind of fast. Maybe you might fall for them kind of fast. But you need to take your time with it, though. That's a side message. But I do get a new love coming in right when you're healing from something. And you're going to fall for them pretty fast. You're going to be wanting to be with this person, or they're going to want to be with you. It's going to be some fast movement, though. Like, it's going to be like y'all meet each other and the vibe is so intense. There's going to be like, okay, this must be my new bae. This must be my new bae. It's got to be the new person I'm finna settle down with. You get what I'm saying? So, let's see. Moving on. Capricorn. Tell me about the good stuff coming up for Capricorn for December. What's the good stuff coming up for Capricorn in December? All right, Cappy. Let's see. What's the good stuff coming up for Capricorn in December? One more shuffle. Good stuff coming up for Capricorn in December. Why do I keep getting it? What about that? I feel like a lot of y'all, you're not going to be focusing so much on a love connection. You're going to be focusing more upon yourself. Okay? And what you want emotionally. I think your energy is shifting from who want to choose you to who you choosing. If that makes sense. You know, a lot of times people date people and their energy is always like, do they like me? Do they like me? Do they like me? Do they like me? You starting to ask yourself, bitch, do I even like you? You see what I'm saying? So I think that, hey, I think that your energy is shifting from who wants you to who do you want. I think you picking and choosing who you want now, Capricorn, okay? That's coming out of a desperate energy. That's coming out of a place of feeling lonely. Give me more. Give me more about what good stuff is coming up for Capricorn. There might be a thought of a move coming up. So maybe you may be thinking about moving or relocating somewhere. I think that I see that there might be a move that comes up. The thing that might hold you back, that it might be like something that's very last minute. Okay, so it might be a last minute thought, but you moving would be a good thing. This gives you a chance to like start over fresh. I don't know if this is like a new city, new town, new area for you, new environment. I don't know. But there's an opportunity that's going to come up for you to move. And it's just going to be like a whole refresh. It's kind of going to give you that new beginning that you kind of been looking for. I'm also getting that it's going to help you kind of declutter. I don't know what that's supposed to be meaning. So a lot of y'all may need to declutter things, get rid of things that may be holding on to some negative energy or some bad energy or something like that. Like if you have exes, you still got you holding on to certain items, or people that you was once friends with, you may be still holding on items that they gave you or that they left or whatever. So something's gonna also give you a chance to declutter. Maybe it's just decluttering your mind. So you having the opportunity to move is gonna give you some sort of new beginning that you've been already looking for. Give me more. What good stuff is coming up? What good stuff is coming up for Capricorn? What good stuff is coming up for Capricorn? So your finances are going to turn around. Your issue, though, is that you overspend. I don't know if you just, like very materialistic. And when I say that, that just means, like, you may have a shopping addiction. So a lot of y'all, your money is going to turn around. But your issue is that you just need to stop spending so much. But money is doing better, right? Like, you coming out of, like, a loss, getting back into, like, a more stable place financially. I'm also seeing you doing a lot of healing on things. You're doing a lot of healing. Like, it's an energy of you healing from things that you might have thought that you were fully over, but you caught yourself getting easily triggered by it. Like, you're going to start really addressing, like, okay, you know what? I really got to work on that thing within myself. So it's you addressing some sort of healing work that needs to be done within yourself. And I see you doing the work, and I see that there's some sort of energetic or emotional improvement within you. Okay, so there's definitely some things that you need to work on in your spirituality. Like, did I say that right? I don't know if I said that right. Give me more. Give me more. What good stuff is coming up? Everybody been getting that energy. Somebody pops back up on you unexpectedly. The one who was just very cold, detached, didn't say too much, didn't clarify much, could have lied, or just kind of came off manipulative. They coming back to reconcile, but it's giving real surface level. So maybe you wanted them to come back. I do get them coming back, but I think it's still very surface level. I think it's still very selfish. They might want to see you or hang out. So if that's what you want, then, I mean, that opportunity is going to come up. Could be a Sagittarius, water sign, air sign. Give me more about what good stuff is coming up for Capricorn. What good stuff is coming up for Capricorn in December? I told you already there's an energy of you decluttering. And the 10 of Wands reverse coming out. Like, I'm telling you, there's an energy of you feeling more released or, like, relieved. I don't know if you just, like, no longer carrying other people's burdens, other people's problems. Or if you just kind of, like, in the energy, not necessarily that you don't care, but it's like, hey, it's out of my control. What can I do, right? So you're getting way more emotionally grounded and emotionally balanced. Does that make sense to y'all? Oh, my back. Oh, hold on, let me pop this side. Okay. But yeah, I think somebody's coming towards you that maybe you've been avoiding or they've been avoiding you. Okay, and I see them coming towards you, and the energy is just giving, like, real low pressure. I think that the reason why they may have held back was because their feelings for you were very overwhelming. All right, and so you may, or maybe you came on to them a bit strongly. And when I say that, it just means that maybe you were just being your genuine self, showing them genuine love, and they just wasn't that open to it, right? This person is someone who is coming back towards you, but it's like they don't want to be alone, but they also are afraid to fully commit to something. I don't know if this is the same person that's coming back on some surface level shit, but you do got somebody that's returning to you. But I feel like they're still very, very avoidant on telling you truthfully how they feel. So expect this person to approach you. I don't know if this is something that you want. I mean, for it to be popping up in the good things, it must be something that you want or that you anticipating. But I'm just letting you know, it's still not going to be giving too much of a deep commitment. Okay? All right, moving on. Sagittarius. Tell me about the good stuff coming up for Sagittarius for December. Tell me about the good stuff coming up for Sagittarius for December. All right, Sag. Let's see. Happy birthday to all the Sagittarius. Let's see. What's the good stuff coming up for Sagittarius for the month of December? What is the good stuff coming up for Sag for the month of December? What is the good stuff? One more shuffle. Somebody is realizing somebody could have rejected you. Could be a water sign, Leo or Aries. They could have rejected you. Maybe for other people, maybe for other things. Whatever the fuck it was they reject you for, they're not fulfilled without it. Okay? They're going to want a new beginning. They're not fulfilled without you. So somebody rejected you, possibly thinking that maybe even things were better wherever else they was at, maybe searching for fulfillment elsewhere. And I don't get them being, they're not happy. Okay? They're not happy with, or they're not fulfilled with whatever these other things are. So I'm seeing here that this person's going to want a new beginning here with you. Okay? They're going to want a new beginning with you. This could be another Sag, Aries, or Leo. Give me more. Give me more about what good stuff is coming up for Sagittarius for the December. What good stuff? What good stuff is coming up for Sagittarius for the month of December? What good stuff is coming up for Sag? One more shuffle. Somebody's opening up to you. I get a lot of y'all just kind of letting go of resentment that you may have towards people. I think you're letting go of a lot of resentment that you might have towards people. Sagittarius, you're going to make some money. I'm going to tell you that right now. You're going to make some money, but sort of like Aquarius message, you're going to be spending it. Was that Aquarius? Yeah, Aquarius. Sort of like Aquarius message, you're going to be making money, but you're going to be spending it too. And you're going to have to learn how to hold on to it. But I'm also getting a lot of y'all are kind of letting go of holding on to attachments no matter how lonely you feel. So you might feel alone. A lot of y'all may be single, and you may be realizing that you may have been a bit too codependent. Okay? And so you may have had these attachments and these people that you were holding on to. You get what I'm saying? Or clinging to hold to, maybe holding on to the memory, maybe holding on to them, holding on to the little bit of a relationship that was left between you and someone. But you're getting into an energy of learning to be more independent, learning to be to yourself, learning to love yourself a little bit more. But you're still going to struggle a bit with feeling lonely. But I don't think that you necessarily feel like, oh, I want to be in a relationship. It's more so just that you just kind of got too comfortable with having somebody by your side. So, but you're going to be loosening up to that. December is going to be a year where you're loosening up to it. You're finding yourself. You're trying to find other things that fulfills you, other hobbies. You're going to be getting kind of back into that type of energy of like not even being attached to anyone or even dating anyone. Is kind of what I'm seeing here. Okay, so let's see. What other good stuff is coming up for Sagittarius? What other good stuff is coming up for Sagittarius for the month of December? Some of y'all may be moving as well. Some of y'all may be moving. I see a move coming up. Let me see. What about this? Something that you've been waiting on is coming in. What is this? What is this they've been waiting on? Let me see. Somebody to communicate. If you've been waiting on somebody to communicate, they're going to come towards you with that communication. Give me more. How would they know who this is? How would they know? The one that just kind of held back how they felt confused you, water sign? The water sign or the air sign? The one that held back how they felt, gave you sense of a false hope. You thought y'all was going to have like a new beginning. It was very passionate, very much a lot of attraction. So they coming in to communicate with you. Okay? So there's that. But I get this is someone who, this is the one that didn't really tell you too much how they felt, but you knew that there were feelings there. You do got communication coming in from that person. Could be an age gap or a maturity level difference. Okay? For those of y'all that are in a commitment, I see pregnancy, or if you like loosely involved, be careful. I see pregnancy. I'm also seeing possibilities of a new job. You may be getting a new job offer or something like that coming in. I'm also seeing a move. I said that earlier. There's a move coming up for you. Now, some of y'all may be dealing with family issues. You may have like a mother figure that may be I'm just going to say it. You might have a mother figure that's kind of bipolar. They're going to come in to communicate with you and talk to you. You may have a mother figure that you haven't been dealing with or talking to. They're going to come in to reach out and talk to you. Y'all may have been having some type of family disagreements or drama going on. It's what I'm seeing. Okay. Sagittarius, you intimidate people. Look what came out. The Death card and the Queen of Wands reversed. So you're going to be intimidating people. Why is this a good thing? I don't know where the hell this is coming from. So your energy is very intimidating to people. Why is this coming out? What about this is good? Oh, because somebody want to speak to you, but they're intimidated, they're scared to come towards you. They're afraid. They know they got to come towards you changed or different. They know that you're just not settling or taking their shit. So they want to come towards you. You got at least 2 lovers in your energy, at least 2 people. But one of them wants to talk to you, but they're kind of intimidated by your energy. Okay, the one that juggled. The one that juggled, that you knew was dealing with other people, very toxic or just had like toxic ways. I also get there's an energy with this devil of you realizing like, I want to change some things about my life. It's too many patterns. I'm repeating the same patterns in my life. I don't want to do this no more. There's an energy of you realizing you're repeating the same toxic patterns. Dating the same type of people. Pursuing the same things you've been pursuing. Hanging out with the wrong crowds. Doing unfulfilling shit that don't feed your soul. You just kind of get into an energy where you feel like a lot of this shit not fulfilling to me no more. Something got to give in my own damn life. So there's a change about you that people are noticing. And I think that is what also is intimidating a lot of people. They can't keep up. A lot of people can't keep up with you. They can't read you. You're so unpredictable. You see what I'm saying? And I think this is what is causing people to really be intimidated by your energy as well. But somebody do want to, the one who juggled or held back, act like everything else was more of a priority to them than you. This person is wanting to communicate with you, but they afraid to approach you. Could be a Scorpio or an air sign. All right. Any other last messages for the good stuff coming up for Sagittarius? Any other messages for the good stuff coming up for Sagittarius? Something here is over. So even though it might, there definitely is a connection that is over. You get what I'm saying? I think that you're the one who putting the nail in the coffin on it, though. Could be with a Gemini. I think you're the one that's putting the nail in the coffin. I think you're the one that is ending this situation. I think you're the one that's letting it go. I feel like you're just kind of like, a lot of y'all just ending connections that feels like it's just not really aligned with you no more. Like, this is just not aligned with me anymore. This is not for me no more. I see you healing. So you healing from something that hurt you. I think you're healing from something that really hurt you or let you down. Okay? But somebody here is feeling like they lost you. Somebody here is really starting to feel like they lost you, or like you're done, or they're afraid of losing you for good due to this disconnect or this fallout that y'all had. Gemini, Aquarius. Could be any air sign. But they're starting to feel like they really, really lost you now. Or they're losing you, or they're afraid of losing you. But like I said, and they don't know how to come towards you. They want to heal things. They don't even know how to come towards you, though. Can I be honest with you? I think you're becoming more of a bitch. But listen to me. It's not a bad thing. Your energy came out as the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands reversed. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing that you're becoming a bitch. But I think it's just that you are kind of recognizing who you are. And this is making a lot of past people be kind of afraid to approach you. Because there's a sense of you elevating with that death card coming out. It's a sense of you elevating. So, I don't know. Okay, you got people thinking about you, though. Somebody thinking about you nonstop. Somebody's thinking about you nonstop. Who is this person? How would they know who this is that is thinking about them nonstop? How would they know? Could be a Virgo. Doesn't have to be. Give me one more card. How would they know who this is that's thinking about them nonstop? One that wants this. I don't know if you know that they want to heal things with you. The one that you may have wanted to fix things with and heal things with, water sign, air sign, Virgo, you wanted to fix things with this person. You may have already tried to fix things with them, but I think you're just kind of like, the one who made you recognize who you were, I think they kind of underestimated your energy a bit here. The one you're healing from. So the one that you're healing from, that's the one that really wants to fix things. So that's what I got. Give me a second. All right, Scorpio. Let's see the good stuff coming up for you. Scorpio. I don't know, y'all. I think I'm going to have to stop on Libra and finish everybody else later because I am a bit tired today. I had woke up, finished Christmas shopping. And then I always said I was never going to be one of them people that stand in line and wait for shoes. But I'm thinking like, oh, them black cats, they came out yesterday. I'm thinking like, oh, nobody going to be up out here. Like every time I come here and get shoes, it's never a line. Girl, please. That line was, I'm like, what? But it was a line for the kids store and the men in the adult store. And I was probably like 15th in line. But it still was just the principle. Like, I'm like, damn, I really wanted to turn around and go home. But that was like a 45-minute drive. I went from the drive 45 minutes just to turn back around and go home. Hell no. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to wait in this line. It was only like 15, 20 of us in the line. Hey, Ruby. Ruby Cochran. My cousin named Cochran. All right. So let's see. No, her last name Cockrell. All right, let's see. Scorpio. What's the good stuff coming up for Scorpio in December? What's the good stuff coming up in Scorpio for Scorpio in December? What's the good stuff coming up for Scorpio in December? What's the good stuff coming up for Scorpio in December? Give me more with that. You can rest. I say you're getting more rest. You overexert your energy a lot, Scorpio. You'll finally be able to rest or catch up on some rest. Yeah, but it wasn't, when I kept going online trying to order it, it was not, they kept saying it wasn't available. Like they were sold out, girl. They were sold out. That's why. That was my first time waiting in line for some shoes ever in my life. But, okay, only reason I got them, I had to get the shoes too because I already had bought my son 2 Christmas outfits that matched the shoes. So I had to get the shoes. But anyways, yeah, Scorpio, I see you getting more rest. Hold on. All right, so yeah, I see you getting more rest, Scorpio. Like, I don't know if you overwork yourself, if you overdo every fucking thing. I don't know, but there's the energy of you getting more rest, okay? Something's not over. Something here is about to be revived, come back to life. Could involve another Scorpio, maybe an Aries. There's a connection that's not over. How would they know what connection this is? How would they know what connection this is? How would they know? Maybe with somebody that has already tried to apologize to you or make something right with you. Could be an air sign. I don't know why I was going to say air placement, but air sign. Okay? Somebody that has already probably tried to apologize with you. All right? The one that you made, that's what I get, the workaholic. Maybe they work a lot. This is not somebody that you feel like is a bum. I'll tell you that. Because you definitely do see them as someone that works a lot, or they were very committed to you. So when they came towards you, they were very committed already, like very much overly, like I ain't gonna say overly invested. Maybe they were, for me to say that, but they were very invested into like building something here with you. They came towards you transparent. They came towards you like not ready to play no games or taking things pretty serious with you already. I think this is still a connection that still has hope. So something here is not dead with you and this person, okay? Something's not dead in this relationship with the two of y'all. Give me more. What other good stuff is coming up for Scorpio? What other good stuff is coming up for Scorpio? You got options. I just don't know if you know who you want to commit to. So you do have options. You do have options. Now, in regards to this person, I think y'all going to be mirroring each other before y'all come back. There is going to be a mirror energy. Okay? Y'all mirroring each other in one way or another. Like, so if they're holding back, you're holding back. If you avoiding them, they're going to avoid you. I see y'all mirroring each other. Okay? For this King and this Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, for it to come out like this. So y'all mirroring each other. You may have met your match or something like that by dealing with this person. But I do think that you have options, but you may not know who to commit to. Or who is worthy of you committing to them. Who's worthy of you, like, putting your energy, investing your time into them. Okay? So, let's see. Give me more. What other stuff? What other good stuff is coming up for Scorpio? What other good stuff? You may be traveling. I see plans of travel come up. Okay? You may be having some travel plans that's coming up. Why are you so stressed? What about that is good? What the fuck is you so stressed about? You stressed about nothing, especially financially. Give me a second. One more time. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me? Shit. Okay. So, like I was saying, Scorpio, if you've been, like, sitting in your head thinking about something a lot, overthinking about it, I feel like that you eventually going to come to some sort of, like, decision with the situation, or you're going to make your mind up with the situation. But time apart and some clarity is what's going to provide you with. I asked what was this in regards to. It told me 5 of Wands. So this could be about some sort of conflict, tension, maybe dealing with some inner conflict, or, you know what I'm saying? So you just have some sort of conflict that you're dealing with, whether it's with a person. If it's with a person, I got the outcome is Knight of Cups. So you might end up deciding to go back towards someone who you feel like there was conflict with. So you might end up going back towards them, or either they're going to come towards you with an apology. But I do think that time apart is going to be had between you and this person. Now, if this is just inner conflict with you making a decision, I do feel like you will eventually get the inner clarity that you've been looking for. I think that you're just not at peace with it or at rest with something here. It's like on your mind a lot. Okay? So you will get the, I'm telling you, love is at the bottom of the deck. This could be about a connection for some of y'all. Okay? Give me more about what good stuff is coming up for Scorpio. Any other messages for what good stuff is coming up for Scorpio? You got a lot of love messages. Now, as a side note, I do see something like maybe you're getting a new car, maybe doing improvements on your car. Okay? There's going to be some improvements on your car is what I'm picking up. Or are you doing something with your car? I'm also seeing a lot of money. All right? You're doing well independently. A lot of y'all may be single, independent. I see money, like you've been able to enjoy your success or enjoy your hard work. Oh, I'm tired, y'all. After Scorpio, I think I'm going to take a nap. I'm too tired. I'm so sorry. I ain't gonna be able to get through everybody's. But there is definitely some sort of emotional weight that's lifted up off of you. Or some sort of fear around opening up to something. Maybe you're anxious about somebody opening up to you. And I see that somebody's gonna end up opening up to you emotionally. Okay? So I'm sorry if I'm not giving y'all my all. That's because I'm tired. So I'm gonna go take a nap. And I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna holler at your boy. For real. Because I gotta get my energy together anyways. I got some readings I need to do. Personals. But all right, y'all. I'm going to talk to y'all later. I'm going to finish the rest later, I promise. Gotta go.